Hello there and welcome back to another Thunderous Productions tutorial. I'm the madman behind the mic, Jag Thunder, and this is Minecraft. And welcome everybody to my new awesome A-frame house tutorial series. In this short series of tutorials I will show you how to build these awesome looking A-frame house designs step by step. These designs are customizable, but I will show you how to build what you're looking at right now. I have some other designs that I'm working on, and as I finish them they will be added to this short series. I hope everyone enjoys this series, so sit back, relax, grab a handful of nuts, kick yourself in the face, and listen to the thunder. Hello there and welcome back to another Thunderous Productions tutorial. I'm the madman behind the mic, Jag Thunder, and this is Minecraft. Alright guys, well it's taken a couple extra weeks, longer than I wanted to. We are finally here for design 3 of the A-frame tutorial series. And again, I hope you got the other 2 done and they look awesome and you didn't have too much problems with them. They're pretty much going to prepare you for this bastard right here. I'm going to warn you right now, this is very tricky. This is probably going to be at least an hour tutorial, but I'm going to go over everything the best that I can. As you can see, I've got everything broke apart to help me out and also to help you out to see different parts of the structure through this tutorial. And I've got some floating roofs over there. I also had several questions on the other 2 tutorials. Can we make these smaller? Yes, you can make them smaller, guys. That's why I said these are completely customizable. Once I give you the main dimensions for each of the houses, then it's kind of up to you to go ahead and shrink it down a little bit. It's not that hard. This took me probably about 45 minutes to an hour a piece, just to go ahead and shrink them down and get things to match out. I think they turned out really good. Actually got a lot of stuff crammed in here, but you can see the size difference. I just want to show you guys because this is part of the series here. Like I said, it's a little tight, but everything still works. I've got 3 skylights there instead of the 4. The overall, like I said, the overall width is a lot shorter, and then the overall length is a lot shorter. And I still got everything in here. Got the shitter, and of course, the main kind of living area out here. I got a kitchen area in here now. Looks pretty good. And then we go this way. We go out to the side angled part of the house of this one, and then we got the smaller one over here of the second version. And again, this turned out really good. And it's got a little mini bed. it's pretty mini. But like I said, everything fits. And it turned out pretty good. Of course, I had to recustomize this a little bit instead of having that that big walkway. And then the fireplace down here. This whole area, of course, you can see how much smaller it is, but it still works and it still looks really good. This is the kitchen area from the bigger one, of course. And I just slid everything around to the side, and of course you could put a furnace in there or whatever. And this here would be like the family room with a TV. And then over here I put in the shitter instead of underneath the steps. And then I've got the steps going up right up the middle of the house. So I just want to show that real quick. Like I said, that was part of the whoops, shit. That was part of the tutorial. So god damn it, get out of there. So I just want to make sure that I showed that for everybody, that these can be made a lot smaller. I know these are pretty good size houses, but it makes it easy to teach you how to build these also. So anyways, with all that fucking shit being said, we're gonna get over here and we're gonna go over some dimensions. We're gonna spend the next minute or 2 going over the framework and some of the things we're gonna look for in this tutorial, and then we're gonna jump over here and we're gonna start building this son of a bitch. So let's get this shit rolling. So this is the foundation of the A-frame. It is 34 wide, and that's this way here, and it's 33 deep, which is on this side here. And like the other 2 tutorials, we're going to use this back left-hand corner as the reference point. The orange blocks here are the 9 blocks in between of the half slabs. And then you've got, of course, your wooden planks in the corner, and they double up in the middle. So everywhere there's an orange block, there are 9 half blocks. In the middle here, there are 10. That gives you your extra 1 instead of 33. You got 34. And then again, all the way around the other side, you've got 9 blocks. And then matching again on the even side or the back, you've got 10 in the middle here. So take another quick look at that. All right, now we're going to move over to the next part, which is going to be the living quarters or the house. So sitting on top of this, once we build this up, we're going to have this structure here, and that's going to be, like I said, right here, this lower part. It's going to be 28 by 25. Again, we're using the back corner as the reference, so this is the front of the house here, guys. We've got 3 blocks here, 3 blocks here, 4 in the middle, a block, 4 in the middle. So everywhere there's an orange, there are 4 half slabs. And then you've got a 2-gap opening for your door. On the side here, you've got 5 blocks in between, a single block, and then the yellow is 7, and you got the same thing on that side. And then again, we've got 5 blocks here, that's your purple. Again, on the back is orange, which is your 4, and this side is the same. So that's what that's going to look like. When we get to this point, we will look at this again. I'm going to let you look at it now so you got a quick place to kind of pause it. And then the last one that we're going to look at as far as the main structures go to help with the tutorial is this one here. And as you can see, this part goes on top, the bottom part, duh. And the overall height is 5 blocks, and that's from the bottom one here to the top wooden plank here. So it's actually 4 to the main deck. The yellow here is 10 spacing, so between here and here there's 10 blocks. And then of course your pillars, or whatever the hell you want to call them. On the other side, again, here's your yellow. This is 10. There's 9 in the middle. Same thing on the other side. And then the rest of the way around, there is 10. So on the side right here, the deck is 3 wide. On the front is 4 wide. And then again, back here is 4 and 3. So that is the main dimensions for the house. And we'll come back to these as we get further into the tutorial. And then once we get up into here, we'll go in here and we'll look at some more shit, and we'll just keep building up. I don't have a frame structure built like I did in part 2 because this is like I said, a very complicated build. So we're going to have to actually go inside and take a look at stuff and then come over here and repeat it. This took me a lot longer to get this tutorial ready for you guys. It's like I said, a lot more difficult than the other 2, but we're going to get through it, so just stick with me. Grab your shit, roll it in dough, stick it, poke it, hump it. Let's go over here and get this shit done. Alright, so starting on the back left-hand corner, and we're going to be building it going this way is going to be your 33, and that way is going to be the 34. So starting on the back left-hand corner, you're going to have 2 wooden planks, and then you're going to have your half slabs, and you're going to have 9 of them. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Grab your planks again, and you're going to have 2 going this way. Grab your half slabs, and you're going to go 9 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to have 2 more planks again, and then your half slabs, 9 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then you're going to have your 2 corner pieces like that. So that's going to be the 33 side. Now we're going to build the front, which is pretty much the same way, except you got 10 in the middle instead of 9. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you're going to have double planks again. Now you're going to have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you're going to have double planks. And then you're going to go back to 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you're going to have your corner planks like this. And all you're going to do is repeat this run going this way and this run going back across the back. So that's what you should have. And again, there's our back reference point. The next thing we need to do is we're going to grab the white wool, and we're going to put 3 here in the corner, and we're going to put 3 in the corner there, 3 in the corner here, and 3 in the corner here. And the only reason I'm doing that is just to make it easier for the tutorial, because what you're going to do is you're going to connect this run with that one, this with that, this with this, and this with that. And that will give you your first border. And then on the inside of this gap all the way around, you're going to put fence posts all the way in this slot all the way around. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we're going to build everything up by 4 blocks, including the corners. So you're going to have 4 here. And this is the main deck. Remember, it's 5, so we're going to add another one on the outside when we get to that point, or you can add it now, it doesn't matter. So we're going to build up everything to the count of 4, and that includes the white wool and also the fences. So let's go ahead and get that shit built up. Alright guys, so this is what you should have, and actually you're only going to build the walls up 3. I meant 3 on top of or I said 3 on top of here. It's only 3 high total because your deck sits at the level number 4, which is here, and then your corner sits at 5. So sorry about that confusion. But anyways, we're going to work on the main deck area, which is, this is the front. It's going to be 4 wide total, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that counts the first, the outside pillar piece. This will sit on the inside, right over top of the white wall. And again, you're going to fill this in here so that you'll have 4 wide, and then put yourself a cap on that one. And you're going to do the same thing here. You're going to fill this across, fill that in by 4 wide, just like we did the other one, and cap that off. These will all get caps. The sides will be 3 wide, so starting here, you're not going to overlap the wool like you did on the front one. So the other side will be the same way. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, and of course here's your front, which already should have 4 wide. This will be 3 wide on here. So 1, 2, 3. And that's going to run right down the top of the fence posts. And then you're going to just fill that in again. So there's your 3 wide. And that's also counting, don't forget your fence posts that go on the outside, and I'll show you that when we get done with this part here. Continue that around. The back is 4 wide, counting this one. And then your little top pieces, don't forget those. And you're going to fill that in, and we'll take a look at it when I'm done. And this is what you should have. The only thing different that I've added, I went ahead and put the fence posts in between all of the pillars on the top. So we are now 5 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then here's, of course, all your fencing all the way around. It's solid. I put 2 pieces on each side to prep for the deck, or the front entryway later on. And as you can see, the wool behind there looks pretty good. Once you get that done, I put wool in each one of the corners, or whatever you're going to use for your main floor, and we're just going to fill this in. And I'm going to use MC Edit because it's going to make the tutorial a lot faster. And that's what you should have, and that's 696 blocks for just the main floor area. So yeah, that's a lot of blocks, guys. The next part we're going to worry about, I'm trying to keep this moving just because it's going to be a long tutorial if I don't. Get some light here. Alright, we're going to start in this corner, and we're going to have 3 blocks going this way, and we're going to have 3 blocks going this way. And then we're going to have our half slabs, which are 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to have another block here. Whoops. And then we're going to have 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a block. And then you should have a 2 block gap here in the middle. I'm just going to push that back 1 just so you can see that. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side, and then 2, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4. So the pattern just repeats on the opposite side of the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, block here, block in the corner. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then you should have 4 here. And that's what that looks like. All right, now we're going to work our way around the corner. And remember, we're going to have 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a solid plank. Now we're going to have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a blank. Yeah, so we got 5, 7, and then 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you should have 3 on the corner. And then we're going to round the back and do 3 more. Whoops, 2 more, I mean, sorry. And we're just going to repeat the pattern going across the back. So it will look exactly like the front because we got back doors too. So again, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 here, plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, plank. 2 openings, plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna fill this in real quick. Oops, that's the main door. And you can have the wood deck actually go up underneath the door like that. That's fine. And this side is going to repeat this what that did over there. So we're going to have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plank. 7 halves. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plank. And that should leave us 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to go ahead and take these two back out. There we go. So that's what we should have so far. All right, now we're going to build the very first layer of the floor plan. So all we're going to do is go on the inside, and we're going to build the first part of the wall like this, and we're going to hold back from the door one plank, because we're going to bring this plank in, and then we're going to run the wall. So from each doorway, you want to bring these in by 3, and then fill the walls in. Not like that, getting a little crazy here. Alright, so that's what you should have. 2 doors opening and your first block on the wall laid out. Now we're going to grab our stairs, and starting at the door, we're going to be facing one this way, and we're going to be facing one this way. Same thing back here. One that way and one this way. And then in each of the corners, we're going to have a solid block here, 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 and here. And then we're going to have steps that face this way, and all your steps will just back up against the block. That's all they're doing in each of the corners. Alright, the green blocks at the front, that's why I laid them out. I think I said that, I can't remember. But then we're going to use, now we're going to be using the half slabs and the stairs to build the rest of this. Alright, so we're going to have 2 half slabs here, 2 half slabs here, a block in the middle, and then a step on each side. And again, this is the front of the house. And the other side, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to have a block right in the middle. We're going to have 2 half slabs, 2 half slabs, and then another set of stairs here and here. Now coming off of this main plank, we're going to count out 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to come in 1, and this is going to be the shitter area. And for that, we're going to have 1, 2, and 3, and then there'll be a step here, and then also a plank. So on this side, we're going to put the stairs, and there's your main plank, and then we're going to come out 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to come in 1, and right in here will be your sink and all that good shit. You can fill that in. And your door will go right there. So we're just again, we're just laying out the master floor plan for right now, so we know what to build off from. Should make this a lot easier. All right, so just continuing around the house, we're going to go steps behind this block here. We're going to have 5 half slabs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there'd be a step and then a plank right here. So that's what that one looks like. And then we're going to have one on this side. And that should leave us 3 more half slabs to the corner. Again, from this middle plank, we're going to come out 4 blocks, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have 5 total. And then you're come in 1 block, and this is your kitchen area right here. And then we're going to swing around this corner here, and we're going to put 2 half slabs, and then stairs, and then a plank. So stairs, stairs, and then 2 more half slabs. And all right, now we're going to grab a plank, and we're going to put 1 here. We're going to go to the other side of the door. We're going to have 2 half slabs, stairs, plank. So stairs, stairs, 2 more half slabs here and here. Continue around the other side of the house. 2, 3. Again, we should have 3 half slabs, 2, 3, set of stairs, and then planks. So here and here, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to have 5 half slabs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, steps, and then a plank. Steps and steps, and then that should leave us 3 again to have the half slabs. So that's the outside wall. Now we're just going to continue building the rest of the floor plan. So we're going to come back over here by the front door. Why doesn't that look right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and you're going to walk in the house six blocks from the main wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're going to have a full plank right here, and then you're going to have 2, 3, 4, and 5, and that should leave you a 3-block gap right here. And then on the other side, you're going to have another 3-block gap, and then you're going to have 2 more planks like that. Alright, from these 2 planks, you're going to have a 2-block walkway through here. So the next plank will go here, and you're going to have 3 of those. And then you're going to go in 1, and you're going to put a set of steps. And then you're going to have another 2 planks. And then going this way, you're going to have 3 planks. So it's 3 total from right here. You're going to go in 1 plank. And then right here, this is going to be the door to the next basement area. So we're going to just come over 1 block and then come out 1 block and 1 more block, and now we're going to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to put 1 block here and 2 blocks there, and this will give you this front little corner room. And then we're just going to come off here 2 more blocks, so that'll enclose this room. And now we're going to connect this wall here. We're just going to run right down. This is the back of the house, and we're going to run and stop it 3 blocks away from the kitchen area right here. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, and that should line up right here with 1, 2, 3. And this will be like the master eat area with the big table and shit that you saw. So we're going to go back over here, starting from this corner. Here's the kitchen, here's the back of the house. You're going to count in 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. On the 5th block, you're going to come out here. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks here. And now all we're going to do is just fill this in. Like that. And again, this here will get cut out later if you want to put a basement. If not, go ahead and make that solid, and you don't even have to worry about that. Alright guys, so that should be the main floor plan. That's what we're going to start with. Alright, looking good guys. Let's keep it rolling. We're going to start on this corner. This is the front of the house. That's the back of the house. Reference point. Starting on this left corner, we're going to go up by 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And we're just going to continue. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And of course the door opening is too high, so we're going to fill in by 2. And then we're going to go 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And that's what that should look like. Grab your wool. This is going to be the inside of your wall, and you're just going to fill this in to the max height of that 4. You're going to come all the way over here, and then on the inside here you're going to go 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and same thing here and same thing here. And then you're just going to fill this wall here in the same way we just did the other side. Alright, and now actually for your windows are 2 by 2, so right here and right here is going to be a window. Here is going to be a window. And then the same thing on this side. And the same thing on this side. So that's what the front should look like. Alright, we're going to continue around the right hand side of the house. And basically everywhere that there's a plank, we're going to build it up by 3. It's going to be 4 total as far as your height. And the difference over here is we're going to run these planks across the top, and we're going to just pull these up 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to pull the planks all the way across like that. And now you're going to have your windows from the back side. The first one is going to be a 3 by 3, so we're going to fill this in and then across the top. But the window is 3 by 3, so these 3 right here. So you can have one set of wool here and here, and then across the top, and 3 by 2. So from the outside, this is what you should see: full block exposed on each side, and then a half on the bottom, and nothing up underneath. And basically, that's the rest of them are going to look the same. You're going to have one block exposed on the side here, and then also here, like that, and then same thing here, like that, and then just connect the top and fill in the corner. And then on the back, you're going to do the same thing we did before: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then your door, and like that. Alright, and all you're going to do is repeat the same thing that we did on the front and the other side, and we should have the same thing when we're done. The only difference that we're going to have on the back side is this is only going to be 1 high. So behind the door, we're going to have a set of wool that looks just like this, and this will get filled in with wood. And then you can go ahead and fill the rest of this in. And I'll cut out for the windows. It's just easier for me to do it that way. So we'll have that. And we've got a 4 by window here, 2 by 2, 2 by 2. And again, you're going to have this piece exposed. And we'll go ahead and finish filling this in. And 2 by 2. And 2 by 2. So that's the only difference on the back, is this is 1 block lower. And just go ahead and build this wall exactly like that one. Alright, starting back at the front of the house. There's the front, there's the back. We're going to grab the wool, and actually this should go through 2 deep. So 1, 2, and it sits right behind this here. And I remember that when when I built that back there. So this is just going to continue up the back, and everywhere that we have a pillar, we're going to just build them up. And that's what you should have as far as that goes. Alright, starting at the front of the house again, we're going to work from the bathroom and work our way around the house. So the bathroom is just solid walls all the way up, leaving 2 block height for your door right here. So you got 1, 2, and then just cover that in. And whoops, fuck that, don't go there. And just go ahead and cover these up. And that's your bathroom. Your kitchen wall is solid right here. And you can leave this block here exposed. And of course, this wall here is going to be completely solid. Pretty much everything else is going to be solid. There's no other cuts in here, so we're just going to go ahead and fill this up. Alright, when you come around here to the basement, you're going to have 2 blocks high. So that's where your door goes, and we're going to fill that. And then we're going to have 3 across the front like this. And then the back corner, of course, is going to get all the way up to here. And then your back wall here. And that leaves this opening down here for your basement. And if you wanted to, you can go ahead and fill this in 2 blocks deep. And now we're going to build the stairs. The wall on the right hand side of the step is going to be solid. And you're going to have a step and then a solid block. This is going to be a step and a solid block. So let's drop down in here for a minute, like that. And then you're going to have again another step, and then a solid block like this. Alright, after you get this step and then a block, then you're going to fill this in right here so that this will be a step, and then you're going to have a block here. So you got a step just like that. And that's your opening. There's your steps. And if you wanted to, you can put rails up the middle. All that does is just, you know, kind of give support, and then across here like that if you wanted to. Probably, that might be a little high. Yeah, right there. You could put that rail in, and all that does is just kind of give like a spiral staircase type look and feel to the staircase. So that's how you frame up the whole bottom. And now we're going to work on the second story. Alright, now we're going to add 2 more layers to the top of what we have. So we're going to start here on the front left hand corner. There's the front, there's the reference point, and we're going to go up 1 block here, and let me drop down just a little bit so you can see, and we're going to come over another block, and then this is going to be a gap here, and whoops, and then we're going to have 1 more up like this, and then behind this here we're going to have some wool. So we can go ahead and fill that in just a little bit to start with and get rid of that one. So that's what you should have for your starting corner. Now you're going to have a step here, and then grab 1 more plank right back here and put 1 there, and then you're going to have another stair right there. So that's what we're looking at as far as that corner goes. Now we're going to design the front, so we can go ahead and run 2 more layers of wool across the front of the house. So that's what you should have now, and then grab your planks, and we're going to go ahead and make the design going 1, 2 here, and then 1 here, and then again 2, and then 1, and then same thing on this side. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1. And then we're going to go ahead and grab some more wool, and we're going to put it right here in the corner so that it fills in just behind this step. These stairs are going to run over. This is the beginning part of your roof if you haven't figured that out. So you're going to have another step here and here, and that'll finish up that corner. And now run your wool the rest of the way across. And then this corner over here will be exactly the same. So you're going to have 1, 2, and you're going to have 1, and then you're going to have 2. And this will be a hole here, so you have a plank there and also here. So that's what that'll look like. And then grab your stairs. You can put 1 here and 1 there. 1 here and 1 there. And then another plank right there. So that's the outside front part of the house. Now you're going to grab your planks again, and you're going to have 1 here. And then you're going to have a design like this. And 1 there. Alright, so now that we have the front of the house, and this is what that looks like, we're just going to continue around the right hand side. There's the front, reference point in the back, and you're just going to repeat this right here. So you're going to have 1 solid block here, and then you're going to have steps. And then on the inside, you're just going to run your wool 2 high, and you're going to run this all the way down. And the other side will be exactly the same. So I'll build 1 of them, and then I'll show you when it's done. So we're going to run this down to the corner like that, and then we're going to run the solid blocks like this, and now we're going to take the steps and cover this up, and that's that side, and the other one will be exactly the same. Now we're going to work on the back. Alright, so we're going to go back to the planks, and your back has 1 plank overhang, and that's going to be for your back porch area. So you're going to have 1 more block here, and then this is going to go all the way across like this over to that corner, and then we'll put another plank right there. So there's our overhang, and then on the inside that will be solid also. And now back to this corner again. Alright, so back on this corner here, there's the front of the house, back reference point. You're going to finish your steps out to this point right there. and then it's going to go, you're going to have one block in here, and I'm going to put this one here for right now just to set the steps on, and then I'm going to take it back out, and that will give you your overhang. And now on the inside you're going to run the planks right here, and then also you want to go up one more. So that's what we should have so far. Now we're going to basically set up for the back roof area. So we're going to have a half plank, a half slab right here, and then we're going to have a full block here, and then we're going to have another full block here, and then a half, and then another plank, just like that. So you're going to make your steps, and you're going to run this all the way across. And you're going to do the same thing on this side. You're going to have one plank here, and that's going to be your steps. So we'll go ahead and continue this over so I know where that's at. Alright, so there's your first step here, and then the next one goes here. That way we've got a reference point. And now we're going to take the half slab again, skip one plank, half slab, and then planks. So that's what you should have for the back. Now just finish off this side just like we did that side by pulling all your stairs across here, and then all your stairs across here, and then also by building up your wall two blocks high, which is going to be here and here. So just go ahead and fill this in, and I'll probably just speed this up for you so you can at least watch me do this. Alright, and that's what we have for the basic finished part of the outside. Now we're going to build for this fucked up thing on the side. We're going to count in 8 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're going to knock this one out right there and put a plank, and we're going to come out 2. Now we're going to count 11 blocks over, and we're going to take out the steps. So counting this one here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we're going to fill this in and then run this across. And you should have 7 steps here instead of 8. The only reason we have 8 is because we have the overhang on the back. Now we're going to fill in on the inside so that we can get basically the main floor or the deck area for the rest of the upstairs part of the house. Alright, so starting in the front corner, there's the front of the house, there's the back reference point. We're going to go up and we're going to go 7 blocks high. So we already have 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're just going to go ahead and run the front of the house up by 7 blocks, just like this. And what we're doing is we're going to prepare for the molding on the inside. So it looks like this. Alright, so now we're going to skip 1 block. The next block here is going to have the upside down stairs, and then we're going to have a set of planks right here. So you're going to have a 2 block gap for right now, and we'll just fill that in. And now we're going to grab our stairs and we're just going to pluck them up underneath like this. And now we're going to do the same thing going this way. So these are going to be solid planks right here, and then you're going to have your steps up underneath like this. And now we need to bring this out 1 more. So we're going to take our planks and we're going to put them here and here, and then 1 block here, and then we're going to fill this in like that. So you got 1 block here in the corner, and what's going to happen is you're going to take your stairs and you're going to turn them upside down. If I can get them upside down, probably going to have to put some planks across the top just to hold it. And these are going to go just like that, not like that, like that, and take that back off. So on the inside, that's what the trim looks like. Now we're going to do the same thing going this way across the front until we reach right here above the door. And right above the door, we're going to have, again, here's your 2 steps, and you're going to grab your planks, and on the right hand side you're going to skip 1 block, and right here you're going to come across, and basically this is going to set up for the upstairs and the molding. And I'll probably have to jump up here and pull these blocks up a little bit. same thing on this side, like that. Now on the inside corners, we want this block here and also one right there. And then we're going to turn the steps upside down and run them right across here. So I'm going to use the white wool so you know that that's what's coming back off to turn my steps upside down. And that's the front corner part of the house. Now we're just going to keep working our way around. You're going to fill this in with planks again and build this wall up. And then also this one. And you can pull that one up right there. And now if you want to, you could put a block here and do the same thing. I think it's a little cramped, so I didn't do that. The back wall I just brought across here like this. And that is 3 high, or basically 3 down. And that'll give you 1, 2, 3, 4 high. And up here, we're going to do the same thing that we just did. I'm going to go ahead and lay some white wool here. And then also on the inside, because this is where we're going to have some molding right there too. And we're going to grab the stairs, and we're just going to keep plugging them in, guys. Hope you're having fun. This is an awesome build. I know it's going to be a long tutorial, but this was a lot of fun to build the first time, and a hell of a lot of fun to try to figure out the second time. We're going to put a plank right here, and then also your steps again going this way, and we'll knock this out, and we're just going to continue this across. So grab your planks, and that's going to connect there, and then also too, that's going to connect right over here where I think I put my fucking step. I did. So you're going to have that one right there. And actually in the corner, we're going to put a block here. And then underneath, we're going to turn some steps upside down. And that just gives kind of like a little access trim point. And then we're going to do the same thing here. And throw a wool across the top. Put a solid block here. And fill this in with wool. So I have something to set my steps against. And that's the front part of the house. So that was pretty easy. Let's get these blocks out of the way. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and work. Let's work down. Let's go over here to the bathroom and we'll continue around that way. So let's go in here. Let's go in the shitter. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to have 2 blocks and then these going across just like we did the front of the house. Bring that down and fill this in by 2 blocks. Probably 3 by the time I get up there. I'll take a look when I fly back up. But again, from up underneath, you're going to have your stairs. And that should look like that. Now we're going to fly up one more layer, and we're going to do the same thing we did in the other corner. We're going to fill this in. Yep, I needed that in there. Fill this in, and fill that in. We're going to put 1 block in, 1 block in. And we're going to do the same thing. There's going to be steps going across here, so I should have stayed up here. And we're going to put the wool, just so I've got something to hold against again. Drop down, grab your stairs, put your molding in, and the bathroom is done. Actually, let's go ahead and finish this corner off, and we're going to wrap, we're going to put a block right here, and this wall here you can actually bring down if you wanted to. It doesn't matter. In my original design, I've got this wall just travels across here instead. That way I could run the molding inside the bathroom just like I did right here. So these would be missing, and of course you would have the molding strips here. So I'll go ahead and build that anyways, just so you can see, you know, if you want to build it the same, we're trying to build it the same here. So I'm going to lay those across here, drop down through and boogie, put one there, one there, one there, and then we'll take the wool back out. Alright, and that's as far as the bathroom goes. Your shitter will go here. You just throw a block down with a crapper, put a button on the side. Over here you can put a couple cabinets with a sink, a couple buttons, and then you can put some cabinets across here, and of course fill the glass in, and the bathroom is completely done. Back on the outside, let's make sure I didn't fuck anything up. Yeah, right here should be a solid block. There we go. Now it's trimmed off right. Now the whole front part of the house is done. We're going to work our way around, basically continuing almost the same exact pattern for the molding. by putting in the planks. We're leaving 2 spaces, and again we're going across like this, and we're going to make the wall 2 more high here, and then your steps go up underneath. And again, if you want to put your planks in the corner and like that. Actually, the first run has them upside down on the bottom, my bad. And now we're going to go up 1 more. Grab your planks, bring it in 1 more, and then we're going to have a holder for the stairs again. And then this trim molding is going to basically go around the whole inside of this. So we're going to build this up, and we're going to bring this across, and this one across. And if you want to keep your same height, you're going to come down 2 more blocks like this, and we're going to have corner blocks here and here. And again, we're just going to set the wool up so that we can do the trim on the inside. This is probably one of the tedious parts of building the house, and I actually did this after I built the house. I went in and added the molding. It was extra, but this was the easiest way to try to add this to the tutorial. Whoops, I forgot a couple planks right there, didn't I? Right here. So yeah, this was probably the easiest and the best way to teach you guys how to do this instead of trying to go back in. And then also too, it made it a lot easier for me trying to figure out how to rip this thing apart and put it into a tutorial. So that's why we're building this kind of, it might be a half-assed kind of way of doing it, but it works. And now your main eating quarters or eating area is done, and we'll get rid of the wool here. And this will probably be one of the longest parts of the tutorial, except for the roof and that cutout piece, just because we got to do one room at a time. So anyways, now your dining area is finished. All right, let's go into the kitchen area, and we're going to build up these corners. And this can be wool. Actually, it has to be wool. So we keep building this up until we reach the top, just like we did on the front part. And we should be able to do this in pretty much 1 run, just like we did the other one. I'm just going to fill this in. And then I'm going to pull up the main planks. And again, we're going to connect here with 3 blocks, and then here with also 3 blocks. Alright, so the next opening will be right here in the kitchen area. We need 1 more plank right here, and we're just going to run this down. You could leave this open if you wanted to. Again, this is totally up to you. As far as the floor plan goes, this was just the easiest way to do it. Again, up here in the corner is going to get a full block here, and we're going to fill this in. Remember, we got 2 here, so we're going to have 2 planks wide. Now we're going to put the corner piece in here and here, which should match up with that one and this one. And now we're going to use the wool again. I think actually in 1.32 on the PC version, I could stand down here, and I think the stairs will automatically flip upside down without the wool up there, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember having to do this on one of my other builds in my 1.32, but I'm not 100% sure. But this works, and it takes a little bit longer, and you guys can use dirt if you're trying to save materials or whatever. So there's the kitchen. The kitchen is now done. And we'll get rid of this shit. And we'll move on to the next room. And again, we're going to have 2 wide. The exterior walls, as you've probably noticed, already get two here, and then a block up in the corners. And then you're going to have 1 here and 1 here. And now we're going to do the wool thing 1 more time. And this part is pretty much done. And we'll go over here to this room. Planks, 2 wide. Oh, forgot those. Actually, did I forget those over here? I did. So we got to put those in. And, oops, I forgot them all the way through here. What the fuck, guys? Alright. I don't think I forgot them on the other room, but I better check. And something looks funky here. Oh, I know what it is. I forgot to put 2 more pieces of wool right there. Alright, so now the kitchen is done. Double check over here. Yep, I got those. And they just need glass, and you guys can put that shit in later. Your doorways are 1, 2, 3, 4 high. You can make them 3 high if you want to. And then right here, let's put these in. And now that room is done. And I'll clean that off here in a minute. Let's just go ahead and continue around. 2 planks again. And upside down stairs. Like that. And then back over here, we're just going to build this up with some planks here. And bring it across like that. And then we've got an inner wall here. This is pretty much solid. You can go ahead and fill this in. Alright, so this is the messed up part of the house, that stick out part, and we're looking at it from here. We're going to come in, we're going to have 2 blocks here, and then we're going to have a step, and then a plank. Alright, we're going to tear this out for a minute, guys. I kind of half-assed fucked this up. Is what we have is, if we're looking at this from, let me get some light here. This is where it's going to get tricky, and I may kind of mess up and back up just a little bit. But anyways, lined up with the right-hand side of this, on the back side, we're going to have a plank, and then 1 more here. And then we're going to have a set of steps on the back side coming down. So we're going to have a step, and then we're going to have a plank. And then we're going to turn and go this way. So we've got the step going this way. So we got a step, plank, and let me rip this back out. And we got a plank, and then we've got steps. So you're going to have step, and then here we're going to rip this back out so that right here, God, the fucking steps are a fucking bitch. Alright, so we're going to have, this part's fucked up, step, plank, step, and then we're going to have another step right in here facing this direction, like that. And I'm going to drop back down in here, and then we're going to have another plank. And it should be the plank that goes across the main corridor, and it's not. Alright, let me look at this. I'll be back. Alright, guys. These steps kind of fucked me up. Alright, so you got 1 space. You got a step, plank, step, plank, step, plank. And then you've got a plank right here. And then you're going to have a step right across from that. And then you're going to have another step that's turned right here so that you go up at an angle. And I'm just going to look at my other reference point again. And then we've got another plank here. And then this wall is solid. So you're standing in the corner on the plank. And you're going to turn another step going to this direction here. So we need to fill this back in like I had to begin with. So now we've got a step here, and then a plank right there, and then we've got 1 more step going this way. So when you finish, this opening is on your right hand side when you come out the top. And it is, I just double checked again. And then the upstairs, when you look at it going down, you should have 3 blocks. Whoops, we're going to fill this one in right here. So you should have 3 blocks open, 2 blocks open, and then 1 block with the steps right there. So that's what that looks like. Alright, one more thing that I forgot on the front side of the house. Right here where the connecting plank goes, and I'm going to show you, whoops, asshole. Again, right there's the front side of the house, the front doors. There are trim pieces that go right, whoops, not that, we need stairs right there. I hope this tutorial ain't coming apart on me. And then right there. So now we have the trim part on the inside. So now we can get rid of all the shit on the top. Oh, fuck me. And just that's what we should have so far. Alrighty guys, onward and upward. And now we're going to start working again on the front, and we're going to start laying out for this roof. So on the right hand side, there's the front. Back left hand corner is the reference point. We do have an overhang. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that when I was talking about the back side of the house. So you're going to have a 1 block overhang just in front of these other blocks that are sticking out. So we'll go ahead and put them in now, and we're going to put one more set of steps here, and then also another set of steps right down here. And obviously that's going to run across there, and that one will run across there, but we'll get to that here in a minute. Now we're going to have one more layer of wool across the front, like that. And then the next design, it goes up one more block here and here, and then here and here, and then there and there. And then we're going to have 2 blocks here and 2 blocks here. So that's what it looks like as far as that goes. All right, now on top of those blocks, we're going to set another set of blocks going this way, right across the top of those. All right, and that's one too many because we have our stairs there and there. So the next ones can go here and there, and here and here. And we'll go one more on the inside there for now. And that's what that should look like. Now we're going to take our planks and we're going to start building our stairs upward. All right, so we got one here, and then we've got 2 pieces of glass, and then we have another plank. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 planks. 1, 2, 3, 4 planks. And now we're just going to build this up like that. So there's our 3 pieces of glass, and our steps will just follow this pattern right here. All right, so on the other side, we're going to do the same thing, and as you can see, it's right above this block right here. So we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on this one here, we're going to count over 2 pieces, and then we've got a block here. So there's your step, there's a step, and we're going to go up again and up one more. There's the 3 pieces of glass, and that sets up for the next layer of stairs, and those will go right there. And then we'll go on the inside and we'll put them here for right now. All right, and then same thing over here. And that's building up nicely. All right, so you should have 10 blocks across the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you're gonna have 4 high. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go up 3 blocks and then one more here. And then we should have 4 across the middle like that. And then we're going to come up again here. Should have 3 blocks like that, and these 4 across the middle, and then we're going to put 2 more like that, and now we're just going to cover it with steps, and that will be the main structure for the roof. And of course the 2 in the middle are going to sit back to back, so we're going to go up right up on top like this and like that. Set that in there, and then just work our way back down the other side and back up again. And that's the very front part of the roof. There is your front glass. There's 3 pieces on this side, and it is looking good, guys, looking good. Now we're going to go over here and we're going to build this side first, because this is this doesn't have that fucked up cut up spot over here that's probably going to really pissed me off in this part of the tutorial. So if you're just watching the tutorial for good laughs, it's coming. The main part of the floor is going to be here, so we can go ahead and set in these pieces of wool, and we're going to make it solid all the way back to somewhere in here. I'll figure that out in a fucking minute. And this is just going to cover up everything that we just put in on the bottom, and I'm going to show you that here in just a second. So this doubles as your floor and also the ceiling for the main first floor section. So we're just going to keep covering this up, and I'll probably speed this up. We're going to leave this open for right now. All right, and that's what it looks like from underneath, and we'll put all the lighting in later. That's pretty easy shit. All right, now we're going to come back up here and we're going to start building this roof all the way across, and it's pretty much solid except for the skylights. And just like the other designs that I've done before, we're going to have solid planks, which make it a lot easier. So we're just going to have this here, we're going to have this one coming across, and we're just going to run every one of these out. This really makes it a lot easier, and it trims everything out nice inside the house too, so you can fill the walls in when we get in there. So we reached the back of the house, and we need to put 2 more layers of stairs just underneath on this flat edge. So you're gonna have one here and one there, and from underneath, this is what you're gonna see. There should be a 2-block overhang, and right here off the corner, we're gonna put a block. And if you want to, you can put a half step right here to kind of trim this out. You don't have to. That's optional. And then this set of planks will go right above the windows, and that one does not go up there. And let's fly down to this end, and we'll pull this across. And we're gonna have the same thing over here. We're gonna have another set of stairs here and then here, with the overhang there and there. So if you wanted to put a half slab in here, you can. I did just because it looked neater. And then just go ahead and finish off these 2 layers of stairs. And that's what that looks like. Now we're going to work on the back roof area. Alright, so if we count up 1, 2, 3, 4, on the 4th step, this is going to come over, and then you're going to have 2 blocks right here. So you're going to bring the steps here, and then on this one here, just like that. And then you're going to have 1 more plank just inside of here, and the next one up, you're going to run your stairs right there. So that's going to create your overhang, and then we'll worry about putting the planks and what's going to be covered here and what's not. Alright, so now we're going to build out from this corner right here. We're going to build out 5 planks. So this is 1. Oops, that's not a plank. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to do the same thing over here. With this is 1. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, and then all we're going to do is we're just going to connect this and fill in the middle. Now you're going to take your half steps, and you're going to come in by 1. And then you're going to take your planks again, and you're going to fill in that. Now you're going to come in your half step again here, and trim off the front. And actually, we are going to make these full steps here. So you're going to have 2 in this corner, and these are going to be full here. So you're going to have 3 blocks wide and then 2. And then we're just going to change this last outside row that I just put in over to full planks. And you'll come down here. Whoops. And so what you're looking at is you got 2 here on the 4th level going up. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2 half slabs here, 3 full planks, 4 halves, and then 5 of your planks down there. Now this part up here, the white part, this is your main floor. This is what's going to be exposed, and that's just above this half step and these 2 blocks here. So that's what you're going to see down here too. So just above this half step and these 2 blocks, that's what you're going to see. So that's going to be exposed. And now this side over here, we'll build down the steps going like this. And then you've got some planks in here. Like that. And now you have another set of steps up here. And then on the outside of this, this is going to have a row of planks. This is just your outside trim piece that your glass sits on, or sits on. So that's what you've got exposed on the back side. There's your overhang now, your back porch area, and the beginning part of trying to figure out this mess over here. So now we're going to pull the rest of these out here. And just like the other side, we've got 3 planks here. And now we can start working down the other side. The glass layout is the exact same as the front. So we can go ahead and put the stairs on this side. And the middle just backs up to that piece right there. I'm going to finish out this side because I wasn't sure exactly how far it went. Now we know how far it is. This is going to be a long tutorial, guys. I'm glad you're sitting here watching this with me. I've had a lot of requests over the past couple weeks asking, or not really requests, but just people asking, when the fuck is it coming out? When the fuck is it coming out? And I had a week where I was really sick. I couldn't commentate at all, so I got behind on all my videos, and I'm just now getting a chance to get caught up on this one. So I'm pretty excited that I'm getting back to getting this one done. Now you've got 3 pieces of glass again, so you got 2 here, and you've got a beam that goes right there. So you got 2 pieces of glass and then 1, and that should exactly line up with the one in the front. And then you got the same thing over here. You got 2, and then just build your beams up. And again, you should have 10 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4, and then here, and everything looks good. So that's the back side of the house, and we'll fill that in with glass later, or you can. Now comes the fucking tricky part. Guys, get ready. Alright, so we're going to start right here in the center section. We're going to kind of move around just a little bit, and we're going to build into this area. That way we can locate it a lot better. We're going to start right here at the steps, and it overhangs this lookout piece. We're going to start right here where the step comes up. We're going to have a step and then 2 planks, actually 3 planks, and then you're going to have your wall. So that's going to continue right here, which is the inside wall of that, and you're going to have a fence post here. Alright, and now once you come up this step right here, you're going to put 1 more plank right there, and then a step on top of that. So we're going to step up, and your inside wall will go right here. And then you can go ahead and backfill this in with your wool. So this should actually be 3 wide from this point, and I'll show you how to find that here in just a half a second. So we're going to go ahead and fill this in, and is what that is from the inside. These planks right here are going to get knocked out, guys, because to make the skylights, we're going to need this room. So as far as right here, this is where we can start knocking those out. So you're going to have 2 high, and you're going to count in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 8th block, you're going to put a plank right here, and then you're going to count in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you'll have 2 here for right now. We'll just back 1 off. We'll do 7 for right now. So right here is your 3 wide for your inside wall. And now we can put 2 more planks in here, because this is going to make the next inside wall here. And we'll go ahead and fill this in for the bedroom floor. And that covers up the other piece down there. And then we put and then we put some planks on the inside of this. This is where the main steps are going to set, and we can fill this in right here. For right now, we'll leave that one here. That one we can uncover. That way we've got one in the corner. And again, for now we can pull these across. We can take them back out later. That way we can have something to set the roof pieces on. Alright, so we're going to come back out to the outside where we put this little lip thing on earlier. And we're going to add 1 more set of planks on the outside right here. just like that. Now we're going to pull in our stairs, and it's going to tuck in one behind this set right here. So you can have 2 blocks here, and then this is going to get built up, this first one to 4, and then the one behind that goes up to 5. So that looks just like that. And of course this stair will block into this right here. So we're going to start building the side of this weird structure up, and all that does is just goes up one plank at a time. And is what you're going to have on this side coming up. You're going to have 3 more stairs going up. So you got 1, 2, and then 3, and then this one should back up right behind that one. So we're going to have a plank there like that, and that should come down just like this. And we'll stop right here. This has an overhang too, but we'll get to that in a minute. And then we can kind of pull these out and go ahead and finish putting these in. Alright, so actually right here, sorry guys, this is going to get moved back 1. And what's going to happen is right here on the on the inside is we're going to have a plank, and all it's going to do is step up like this on the inside. And I'm going to punch this out so you can see it here in just a second, just like that. And if you come around to the back side, your step is basically going to butt up against this. Let me knock this out really quick, like this. These are going to be stairs here, and I'm going to open this back up. Sorry about that, guys. I told you this is even for me a pretty confusing part. Now we're going to put this back in so that we've got 2 here, and then this one actually goes back 1. So it sets inward is what it does. And then right up against the side of the house, we're going to fill this in so that you can't see that gap for where the stairs are. So that's how you locate these blocks. And then we'll go back outside again. And now we're going to move each one of these in just 1 block. Alright, when we reach the top, we're going to have 2 planks right here, and then we can finish off the steps going up inside like that. And now we can put these back in like that, and then we're going to have 4 blocks across the top just to the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fucking take that out. Alright, so we're going to take our planks and we're going to fill in this right here, and then up underneath you're going to have a 2-block overhang, and we're going to pick this up from the inside of the house. This is going to be really hard if you guys are, you know, on the Xbox or not in creative mode. We're just going to pull this wall up until we reach just underneath where the steps go. Yeah, like I said, this is going to be a really pain in the ass. If you guys can do this on the Xbox, I would love to hear about it. This is a very challenging build, especially getting some of this stuff here up on the roof. In this corner right here, we're going to come down 2 blocks and we're going to open this one back up, and this is going to start our pattern of the windows, which is down 1, over 1, down 1, over 1, down 1, over 1, down 1, over 1. And we're just going to do that all the way down to the bottom until we reach right there. Okay, so that's what it should look like on this side. Now we're going to build the front. That way we can locate the other side too. We could probably come in the same distance, build it the exact same way, but I'm just going to work around the front here. Alright, so let's grab our stairs and we're going to put another layer here. So we're going to end up with 1, 2, and 3 blocks. Now we're going to grab our white wool, and just to the inside of this one here is going to be our main wall. So we're just going to go ahead and locate that, which should be right there. And then you're going to have 1, 2, 3 more blocks right here. 1, 2, and 3. So we can go ahead and fill this in. And it's going to do the same thing over here. It's going to come in one block. So we can just do that. Now we're going to put these blocks across here like this. And take your stairs and line the front. And fill it up with your wool, leaving your windows open. So you're going to have that full here and this full there. And from the outside, that'll be your windows. And then do your wool across the top. That'll trim it out nice, so when you're looking up at it, it looks really sexy. And I don't know about sexy, but it'll look good. Now we're going to put these across here. And we're going to grab our planks and run those across here. And this will make it a lot easier if you just keep pulling these across. When we cut out for the glass, for your skylights, then you can take out whatever you need. But for right now, this will really help you, especially, like I said, if you're not in creative mode. You can walk right up this, climb up the side of the house with some dirt blocks or whatever the shit. And these blocks here, I'm just going to pull straight across for now and make this solid. And we've got one more back here, and we can finish the back side of this. And let's go ahead and lay in all the steps here. And that's just about done. So we'll do the same thing over here. We've got one on the overhang there, and you can run those going up. I'm just going to do just the first couple of them for right now. Fuck it, I'll do more than that. Well, it's just right there. Whoops. All right, now we can locate this side here. This will move in one. We'll grab our steps and fill this out. And this is going to tuck in just behind these two, just like on the other side. So we will have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, fuck. I thought I threw that shit. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to take the planks again. And like I was saying, you can knock these back out when we're finished. These are just for placeholders. And we're going to have to anyways as far as for the skylights. So we're just going to go ahead and throw these in. We're getting there, guys. We're just about done. Probably about 25 more minutes left on the tutorial. Well, maybe not. Maybe not quite that long. But yeah, this is why this took so long to make this tutorial, guys. I knew this was going to take a while. I just fucking knew it. All right, now we're going to have count up 2 blocks and then over 1. So 2 blocks and then over 1, and that will set up for this inside wall. And then we'll lay out for the glass. And if you look here, the glass will be up 2 over 1 up 1. So up 2 over 1 right here. So if you want to just leave that open, that's fine. I usually do it last just because it's easier to just punch it out. And this is going to get really dark here in a minute, and I've got some torches on me. We're going to light this up. Let's go outside and we'll start the pattern again. So looking at it from the outside, let's remove those. This should line up exactly with that. So we go up, over, up, over. Up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, 2 over 1, 2, 2, and 2. And that should finish exactly across from that one. And then we can go ahead and finish putting the roof on this side. And now we're going to come around here and we're going to lay this up, lay this out rather. I'm going to have one more plank in here, and this gets cut back just 1. So that's what we have there. Now we're going to go inside and set some torches up and see what we can do about the inside walls. Alright, so here and here we're going to put stairs, and that'll trim that out really good. And this will need a set of planks right there, and we can turn the steps upside down, and that will trim that out really good. Oops. And now we're just going to take the planks and we're going to run these right along. Oops. Let's go 3, and we'll leave that at an angle. We're going to come just inside here, and we're going to build the main walls for the bedrooms. And then of course right here are your steps going up. So you're going to have 2 blocks here. Let me throw a torch right here, kind of light this up a little bit. There we go. There we go, guys. And fill this in. And that torch is in my way, but that's fine. And make your door too high. And we'll just continue this around. And now up here, I just go ahead and fill this in solid and make a nice solid wall. And then you can put some torches up here for some light that will accent down at nighttime. As far as this corner here goes, you can go up. Let's see if we need to finish out the railings coming up for the spiral staircase. That's not fucking fences. We're going to run that right up the middle. And that you can run up as high as you want. I'm going to run it just above the door. And I'm going to take a set of planks and go right across here. And then behind it. And also on the outside of it. That way it looks like it's got something to hold on to. And then I'm going to put some lights up here for right now. Because we're going to cut this out here in just a minute. That way we can take a look at that. So let's locate this. Alright, so we're going to go over to this corner. And we're going to count up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to go in 2. 1, 2. And then this is going to be a plank right here. This is more or less for trim. And you can do the same thing over here. You can count in 2 and knock these out. And now we're going to go planks here. And now it's just going to be a step pattern up from that, going 3 up from here. So we're going to knock out those there, and we got 2 and 1 more. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. And this is just, like I said, just for trim. And then we can go through here and we can knock out all your stairs and your planks. This is going to open this up, and this is obviously where you're going to put your glass. So you're going to have 5 by 3. Just going to line it up right here. 5 by 3. And this will give you some nice lighting during the day. Like that. Let's look at it from the inside. And as you can see, it trims off, you know, pretty good. I didn't want to put any blocks here because that would obviously cut off any kind of light. Now you can use panes over on here. I'm just going to go ahead and fill it in with glass for right now, just because they're easier to set. And that's what it should look like from underneath. Pretty fucking cool. Good job, guys, if you're this far. Awesome. Right here, I'm going to put some upside down stairs at this level, so that'll trim out really nice with that corner piece while I'm down here. And that should be it as far as the roof trimmings. Now let's go up here and lay out the bedrooms, and we should be just about fucking finished. The hallway is obviously 3 wide, so we just go and set this up. Right here is the next wall, so this lines up here. Now you can put your door right in the center of the hallway like this, and just bring this down and bring that down, and one more. And there's for your door. And then same thing here. These are pretty much identical on both sides. and then you can locate your side bedroom here or across from it. It doesn't matter. This at that point is kind of your choice where you want to put the door at. I'm not going to force you to put it exactly where I've put it, and you're also going to have to find a lot of places to put some torches and some lighting. I put them up high, and I use fence posts and put it on there. You've probably seen that already through the video, so you can use that as an idea. And we're going to move this one, pull this out. Just about done. This is exciting, guys. Almost finished. I have no idea how long this tutorial is going to be. Probably 2 fucking hours. Now we're going to locate for the side glass or the skylight. We're going to have one on each side, and it's going to be 3 wide. And again, you can fill in this right here. And we've got 2, and then leave 1, 2, 3, 4. Something ain't right. This bedroom ended up being a little bit bigger, and I think I did that in the other tutorial too. I made the master bedrooms. I just double checked. I've got it up on my other computer. This wall here, you can push this in one if you wanted to. This is how I have it in the main build. This wall is just pushed in one to give a little bit more room as far as the master bedrooms. So this just made it easier to open it up like that. Which creates basically this a little bit more open. I don't think it'll throw off the main skylights. Again, you're just going to throw some planks down here. You're going to skip one, and again, this is pretty much wherever the fuck you just want to put them. I usually do about 2, something like that. You can go up one more if you wanted to, and I'll get you the exact dimensions here in just a second. I'm just kind of fucking off now because we're just about done. So there's your skylights. Let's go on up on the outside, and I will go ahead and get you the dimensions on where those go. Yeah, that's exactly where they go. You're going to skip one block here. Remember, these you can go ahead and knock out as far inside your bedroom. You can do it against the wall. Shit, that's going to be a step. I need to put that back. This double skylight, that's actually not there in the original build, but we're going to knock these out, and you're going to leave one just on the inside, and that's just for trim. And if you want to, you can open this up, one on each side of the middle. Like I said, all this now is just cosmetic stuff. You're just going to go back through and knock these out and put your glass in and lay out for your skylights. The structure is pretty much done. The front steps you should be able to figure out. I'll fly down there really quick, just so sometimes, well, you forgot the damn stairs. I'll go ahead and show you the damn stairs. And we're going to knock this out like that. So you should have 2 high, and you'll do the same thing down there. Oh, right here. I accidentally filled this in. So this is going to be 2 high here. And that's your steps. You've got 2 layers of glass here. And actually that can come out. So we can put 2 in like this. Or you could do 1, it doesn't matter. And again, that's a fuck up there. And you're going to do the same thing over here. You're going to rip out, skip 1. We've got, well, that's actually fucking 2, so it's going to be up here. Again, guys, this is cosmetic shit. I mean, I'm not going to, fucking nitpick the hell out of where the hell the damn glass goes. You can put in whatever you want, fix the fucking stairs. This tutorial's gone on long enough. There's your glass. Fill all that in. Fill all this in, whatever you haven't filled in yet. The downstairs is yours to decorate. You can put a basement in. As far as, again, your main deck area, I can fudge this in and come out 4. You can come out 5. Put a block on each corner. Put some fence posts in. This is going to be 3 wide, it looks like. I've built enough of these where it don't really. I just throw the blocks in, and this is what I get. So I don't really give a shit. Now you fill this wall in here, and we're going to fill that in. And we're going to use. You can use stairs, or you can use half steps. It doesn't matter. Whatever trips your boat. the stairs actually come out a little better as far as it's just sticking just past this. So you can throw in one block here and one block there, and you've got a pretty good looking set of staircases. And then just do the same thing on the other side and fill in this, and then put torches all the way around the corner, and holy fucking bullshit sack Pac-Man, we are fucking done, guys. Good job. Like I said, if you guys finished this fucking tutorial and you built this damn A-frame house, kudos to you, especially if you're on the Xbox, even if you did it on PC version and used mods, because this took me weeks to figure out how to recreate and rebuild this, and it's probably close to a 2-hour tutorial, and I'm sorry for that, but thanks for watching. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.